قال ربك هو علي هين ولنجعله آية للناس ورحمة منا وكان أمرا مقضيا فحملته فانتبذت به مكانا قصيا فأجاءها المخاض إلى جذع النخلة قالت يا ليتني مت قبل هذا وكنت نسيا منسيا فناداها من تحتها ألا تحزني قد جعل ربك تحتك سريا وهزي إليك بجذع النخلة تساقط عليك رطبا جنيا فكلي واشربي وقري عينا فإما ترين من البشر أحدا فقولي إني نذرت للرحمن صوما فلن أكلم اليوم إنسيا فأتت به قومها تحمله قالوا يا مريم لقد جئت شيئا فريا يا أخت هارون ما كان أبوك امرأ سوء وما كانت أمك بغيا فأشارت إليه قالوا كيف نكلم من كان في المهد صبيا قال إني عبد الله آتاني الكتاب وجعلني مباركا أينما كنت وأوصاني بالصلاة والزكاة ما دمت حيا وبرا بوالدتي ولم يجعلني جبارا شقيا والسلام علي يوم ولدت ويوم أموت ويوم أبعث حيا ذلك عيسى بن مريم قول الحق الذي فيه يمترون ما كان فإنما يقول له كن فيكون وإن الله ربي وربكم فاعبدوه هذا صراط مستقيم صدق الله العظيم.
MashaAllah, beautiful recitation. Alhamdulillah. Jazakallah for that. Afid Muhammad Iwan. Just for the benefit of the latecomers, we have facilities for the ladies here, gents are over there. And we have 3 fire exits, 1, 2, and 1 on the right. There's a lot of facilities for Maghrib prayer, 602. If you can just face it out, there's a few salas on the right hand side, inshallah. Okay, Jazakallah. Moving on, we've got Brother Yaqub Sidat. I don't think he needs any introduction. Brother Yaqub Sidat, despite his visual impairment, has been instrumental in being part of the Radio Seerah team, and he has the very, very respected show with the children. I think if you want to know where your child is, which madrasa he goes to, he knows every single one. Alhamdulillah. Brother Yaqub Sidat.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Shalom Nabi al-Nasheed inshallah. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
किसी मजलिस में जब नाते शेर आलम सुनाते کوئی اعجاز کو دیکھے میرے قرآن ناطق کا، کوئی اعجاز کو دیکھے میرے قرآن ناطق کا، لقب امی ہے لیکن علم کا دریا بہاتے ہیں، لقب امی ہے لیکن علم کا دریا بہاتے ہیں، کسی مجلس میں جب نعتِ شہ عالم سناتے ہیں، فضائے رشک کرتی ہے فرشتے جھوم جاتے ہیں، فرشتے جھوم جاتے ہیں، اترتے ہیں فرشتے آسمان سے پاسبانی کو، اترتے ہیں فرشتے آسمان سے پاسبانی کو، بہار ڈگریا صحرا میں جب سرکار جاتے ہیں، بہار بکریا صحرا میں جب سرکار جاتے ہیں، کسی مجلس میں جب نعتِ شہ عالم سناتے ہیں، فضائے رشک کرتی ہے فرشتے جھوم جاتے ہیں، فرشتے جھوم جاتے ہیں، یہ شان نبوت چاند ہو جاتا ہے دو ٹکڑے، یہ شان نبوت چاند ہو جاتا ہے دو ٹکڑے، شہ کونوں مکہ جب ہاتھ کی انگلی کھلاتے ہیں، شہ کونوں مکہ جب ہاتھ کی انگلی کھلاتے ہیں، کسی مجلس میں جب نعتِ شہ عالم سناتے ہیں، فضائے ہیں فرشتے جھوم جاتے ہیں، ابل پڑتا ہے چشمہ بن کے برتن میں جو تھا پانی، ابل پڑتا ہے چشمہ برتن میں جو تھا پانی، انگلیاں جب ہاتھ کی اس میں لگاتے ہیں، شہ بھی انگلیاں جب ہاتھ کی اس میں لگاتے ہیں، کسی مجلس میں جب نعتِ شہ عالم سناتے ہیں، فضائے رشک کرتی ہے فرشتے جھوم جاتے ہیں، فرشتے جھوم جاتے ہیں، مدینے کی جدائی اب بہت ہی شاق ہی ثاقب، مدینے کی جدائی اب بہت ہی شاق ہی ثاقب، نہ جانے کب تلک مولا مجھے طیبہ بلاتے ہیں، نہ جانے کب تلک مولا مجھے طیبہ بلاتے ہیں، کسی مجلس میں جب نعتِ شہ عالم سناتے ہیں، فضائے رشک کرتی ہے فرشتے جھوم جاتے ہیں۔
جزاک اللہ خیر. MashaAllah, Yaqub, Jazakallah khair. Just like to extend a warm welcome to our VIP guests. We've got our my Lord Mayor here as well, and we have all our councillors and all our brothers and sisters at the back. Welcome to all of you, and I really appreciate you coming down, spending this evening with us. So, inshallah, what we're going to do now is we're going to go through a few of the presenters with a short 2 to 3 minute introduction to their shows, And I'd like to start with the station manager, Maulana Huzaifa Patel. So if I can invite you just to give a short summary of your program and a quick chat about Radio Seerah. Jazakallah khair.
And recognition. First of all, I would like to thank all our esteemed guests that are here today. I thank you from the bottom of my heart of attending today's gathering, attending today's program. I was thinking to myself, it's very, very difficult, but lucky I've only been given 3 minutes. So, in this few minutes that I have, I would like to mention that all praise be to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that alhamdulillah Radio Seerah started off with the RSM radio, alhamdulillah, Maulana Ibrahim Sahib, who is the founder of Radio Seerah. He started off the radio since 2019. So the radio was established since 2009, and alhamdulillah it's been ongoing, it was ongoing on RSL for many, many years. And alhamdulillah, praise be to Allah that He gave us the chance of being on AM and W, which is alhamdulillah a continuous platform which we have alhamdulillah since 2019. And I've got, if I have to mention that alhamdulillah, thanks be to Ofcom as well, and thanks be to all those that supported the radio. To come along this way. It's been 4 years since the radio has started, and we hope that it could continue for many years to come. And for myself, being involved with the radio station, it's been 4 years since the radio things as well, which involves with the radio station itself, and also bringing the presenters and trying to train them and trying to make them better in what they're doing, as well as young presenters coming to the radio station and doing presentation. And likewise, I hope that this radio station goes from strength to strength, and we can bring in more guests and community programs and things like that to educate the people out there. That's what we want. We want to educate the people. We want them to learn about different things, including Islam and including in other subjects as well. So I pray to Almighty Allah that this radio, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala takes it from strength to strength, and it brings it to such a level that the entire, that's alhamdulillah our broadcast, to mention this, that is being heard across the whole of Leicestershire and Rutland. So our reach is very, very far, alhamdulillah, and online as well. We've got many, many listeners on our website, which is www.radioseerah.com. So many people are listening, and we often get feedback from listeners as well. And we try to do a survey to find out in regards to who's listening and who out there knows about Radio Seerah as well. So we get so many people texting in, messaging in, emailing in as well, that we've always been listening to Radio Seerah, we've been listening to a certain program, that we can try to educate people in the right way, in the correct way as well. So I would like to thank all of you for coming to this event. And like I mentioned, it's easy to come and speak on the radio for 1 hour, 2 hours, but it's very, very difficult to come and speak in front of the mic. So thank you all for coming down.
Jazakallah khair, Maulana. Just to point out, the PowerPoint presentation is on the screen there. It gives you a highlight of the speakers and what they are involved in the radio station. So keep an eye out on the screen as well. Isn't Leicester wonderful? Come on, let's have some cheer around here. Apart from the football team. Yeah? Okay. Community, having been here for almost half a century myself, and this is where you say you don't get enough. It's a wonderful place, fantastic community of different faiths, different cultures, and I'd like to just invite Councillor Joshi just to say a few words, because if anyone's got experience in the radio field, he's got 23 years experience with Radio Sanskrit. So just a few words from Councillor Joshi, please, if that's okay. Just like that. Thank you very much.
Assalamu alaikum. and a very good evening all. And may I say a big thank you to Maulana Abdurrahim Diwan Sahib for your warm invitation, and I'm so grateful to receive your invitation and to be here with you, and a very warm welcome from Riyadh as well when I entered this magnificent Abington Community Center. The Right Worshipful Lord Mayor of Leicester, it is good to see you here, Councillor George Hall. It is also good to see Councillor Dawood and my former colleagues here as well, the former Lord Mayor of Leicester Council, former Councillor Abdul Osman, and former Councillor Saleh Saheb. We used to be together back in 2005 when we had the A and B block on Welford Road, which are very grateful to be able to accept this invitation. Then, with being a councillor, you are bombarded with so many invitations. I accepted this invitation, then days later, I'm a trustee of another organization which helps people with autism. And there is an award ceremony at King Power's Stadium later on, so I have to make my exit after my short speech. So you will excuse me, and I'm going to miss the wonderful dinner that has been laid out here as well. But I hope to visit this place in the very near future. In South Africa, Zimbabwe, Zambia, and many other places, because I myself come from Tanzania, I was born there. And having lived here in Leicester for nearly 50 years, like Riaz Bhai, it is good that we are here in a very diverse, multicultural city of Leicester, which enjoys the highest accolade in multiculturalism, diversity, and living together in harmony for many years. And Leicester City is a beacon city, which is renowned throughout the world. The other thing which I'm so pleased about this event, Maulana Sahib and everybody here, is that you are celebrating a milestone in radio programming as well. And like I was introduced, that I too have experience in radio programming. I would, if I was a radio presenter now, I would say, this is Radio Seerah, broadcasted on 1575 AM, and a very warm welcome to you. Let the show begin. And the Gujarati ma jo ke hoy to e पण કહી શકાય આ આકાશવાણી છે રેડિયો સીરા 1575 FM ઉપર આ કાર્યક્રમ DAB ડાક ડિજિટલ રેડિયો અને ઓનલાઈન તમે સાંભળી રહ્યા છો. તમારું હાર્દિક સ્વાગત છે. So I started my radio programming 23 years ago as it's known as Sanskar Radio, which is based at Sabras Radio, and it's a community radio programming. We are all volunteers, 32 of us, and we do religious program, social activities, information on many issues like health, weather, social events, and many other information that, especially during the COVID period, we played a major station to provide good, accurate information to the listeners during that pandemic years. So this is something that I can relate to, and one day hopefully I'll come and visit your station as well and join in your broadcasts too as well. As I said, I have to be somewhere else very soon. I won't take much of your time, but I'm so grateful to be here, and I wish you all the very best. And those presenters who are going to be presented with awards, my congratulations to you all, and carry on with the good work you are doing. And let the radio station is a very powerful medium, sir, and that it gives good information to people who listen to the program, and it is a wonderful medium to connect people. When the main thing is that when people listen to you, they do not see you. On television, they can actually see you. But to keep an audience listening to you on the radio, is an art as well. It's how you project your voice, how you present yourself, and what information you give. That makes a radio a very successful one as well. So on that note, I wish you all the very best. Have a wonderful evening, and congratulations on this very historical moment. Thank you. Salam alaikum.
Thank you very much, Councillor Joshi. If I told you from Tanzania, I would have said Sijambo. Jambo, Nani.
Thank you. Asante sana.
Right, lovely to have Councillor Joshi spare his valuable time. He has another function to attend, so. And I think we've got somebody else who would like to come on stage now. Brother Imran Qadri from Bond Adams Solicitors. Now, Bond Adams Solicitors have been very, very loyal sponsors of Radio Seerah and have got a very solid partnership with us. So, alhamdulillah, I'd like to invite Brother Imran Qadri for a few words, just a few short minutes to talk to you about his legal show.
Assalamu alaikum. Forgive me, I've not really spoken in front of so many people. I usually hide behind the mic on the radio show. So thank you so much, Radio Seerah, Brother Yaqub, when I was young. And we've been going on since 2007. And along the way, we met Radio Seerah, and we've had great collaboration. So without further ado, I'm not stealing your thunder, Riyaz Bhai, but I'm going to introduce Rafiq Patel, and inshallah, they will speak about the lovely firm and collaboration.
Jazakallah. So Ibrahim's a bit shy, which is why it's handed over to me. Lord Mayor, distinguished guests, brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum. One of the things that the radio is very important for, and we must help it, is education. Education was mentioned. We've been working alhamdulillah with the radio for 4 years now, and one of the things that was mentioned was